Hello, dear reader. It is good to have you here. I hope your reading is going well and, above all, that it is already helping you feel a little more at peace with yourself. Today, we explored dependency, not simply as an addiction to a substance, but as something much broader. A dependency is anything you struggle to say no to, even when you know it is creating difficulties in your life. For some people, it is cigarettes. For others, alcohol. For others, work. Their phone, a relationship. The need to help everyone, or the endless pursuit of becoming a better version of themselves. Dependency is not random. It has a function. Very often, it is trying to soothe an inner emptiness, a feeling of insecurity, or an emotional need that was not fully met during childhood. The dependency promises relief. It tells you, do this, and you will finally feel better. And for a little while, it works. You feel calmer, more reassured, less alone, but only temporarily. Because dependency does not repair the past. It simply gives the impression that it has. It is a little like pouring water into a well with a hole in the bottom. For a moment, the well fills up. Then, little by little, it empties again, and the dependency whispers the same thing. One more time. So, how do you change? The answer is not to fight yourself. It is to return to the present. To stop allowing the past to dictate what you do today. There are several ways to begin. Step 1. Recognize your dependencies. Ask yourself a very simple question. What do I repeatedly struggle to say no to? Not what you enjoy, not what other people dislike, what you yourself wish you could refuse, but repeatedly cannot. That is where your work begins. Step 2. Anticipate the craving. Every dependency has moments when it becomes stronger. You may feel a sudden urge to smoke, to drink, to check your phone, to text someone, to stay at work, to buy something, to help someone immediately. This intense urge is sometimes called a craving. It is the moment when your machine room takes over and says, "Do it now." Do not wait until that moment to decide what you will do. Decide beforehand. Prepare another response. If you always smoke with your morning coffee, perhaps tomorrow you will change the routine completely. Go for a short walk. Take a shower immediately. Replace your coffee with a glass of orange juice. If you know you usually drink too much during evenings with friends, plan the evening before it begins. Bring drinks you enjoy that do not contain alcohol. Decide in advance what time you will leave. Stay close to people who respect your decision. If you know you become dependent on someone's attention, avoid arranging your entire day around that person. Make sure someone else is waiting for you afterwards. Perhaps a dance class, perhaps dinner with friends, perhaps an evening course. If work keeps pulling you back every evening, give yourself another commitment. A drawing class, a sports session, a language course, something that gives your evening another direction before your dependency decides it for you. Step 3. Return to the present dependency. Almost always comes with mental agitation. Part of you returns to the past. Another part rushes toward the future. You replay old disappointments. You imagine future relief. You try to control what has not yet happened. Meanwhile, life is taking place here. So practice returning to what you are actually doing. If you are washing the dishes, wash the dishes. Notice the water, the movements of your hands, the sounds around you. If you are walking, look at the street, the buildings, the trees, the people. If you are repairing something, stay with each movement, not to distract yourself, but to return to the only place where reality exists, the present moment. Step 4. Accept help. Some dependencies are too deeply rooted to overcome alone. There is no shame in asking for help. Support groups such as Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, Sex Addicts Anonymous, Debtors Anonymous, and many others have helped countless people rebuild their lives. Psychotherapy can also provide a safe place to understand what your dependency has been trying to repair. Asking for help is not a failure. It is often the beginning of real freedom. Step 5. Build a life that has rhythm. Do not focus only on removing the dependency. Build something that gradually replaces it. Choose activities that genuinely matter to you, activities that happen at specific times, on specific days, with other people. Reality has a rhythm. Tuesday evening, Thursday morning, Saturday afternoon. These simple landmarks help your mind stop revolving endlessly around the dependency. Little by little, your life becomes organized around meaningful commitments rather than around automatic impulses. Recovery is rarely about becoming someone else. It is about gradually becoming more present in your own life, one decision at a time, one moment at a time, one day at a time. Just as dependency was built through repetition, freedom is built the very same way. Now, I invite you to complete today's exercise. It will help you identify your own dependencies, understand what they are trying to protect, and begin preparing realistic alternatives before they appear. Tomorrow, we will talk about something we briefly touched upon today: other people, and the limits that make healthy relationships possible. Until then, take your time, and I will see you tomorrow, dear reader.